afternoon, everyone. I will be speaking on pachyderosine. So, drogens were classified by Rick Spade in 2017, and he defined pachyderosine as the drogens with size larger than 125 microns with various shapes. It is associated with thicker choroids, can be seen in isolation, in groups, or scattered, have a better defined outer borders, have featureless choroid with darker hue, and varying degree of pigmentation of the RPE, but minimal overlying pigmentation on the drusen. So another feature he told is that in pachyderosins there is a increased subfoveal choroidal thickness as compared to SDDs or the soft drusens. So this is a multimodal imaging of pachyderosins showing the scattered location with RPE alterations, focal patches of choroidal vascular hyperpermeability with pachyvessels and pachychoroid. In this group, he defined that subfoveal choroidal thickness in different drusen type. The pachyderosins have the maximum thickness of 419 microns as compared to soft drusen and pseudodrusen, it is quite high. So this subclassification may help predict the type of late AMD, and pachyderosine may be associated with type 1 CNV or PCV in future. But whether there is a link between pachyderosine and PCV was not established. Another paper from Dr. Lee Junwon in Retina 2019, he discussed about the prevalence and clinical characteristics of pachyderosins in PCV in 169 eyes of 90 patients with PCV in at least one eye. All were treatment naive and all were Koreans. So the mean subfoveal choroidal thickness in PCV patients with pachyderosins was 310.5 versus fellow eyes of 312.3. Choroidal thickness in eyes with pachyderosins was 353.4 plus minus 75 microns, and in other eyes without significant drusen it was 318.4 plus minus 45.8 microns. No pachyderosins were seen in central subfield, none showed pigmentary changes, and when present in both eyes they appeared as mirror images. So the prevalence in PCV eyes and the fellow eyes of the PCV cases, it was almost equivalent prevalence, like 50% in each eye. Subfoveal thickness was 403.1 micron. Choroidal hyperpermeability was close to 42%, and pachyvessels were seen in more than 80% of the cases. So pachyderosine eye had thicker choroids. Pachyderosins were seen equally in PCV and fellow eyes. Subfoveal choroidal thickness was same in both eyes in presence of pachyderosins. It suggests that pachyderosine is associated with thicker choroids rather than the presence of PCV. But whether choroidal thickness alone is responsible for pachyderosins or it needs the presence of factors like pachyvessel or choroidal vascular hyperpermeability for its formation is still not clear. Another paper by Lee Junwo in 2018, they have a data of 454 patients in which they described the drusen subtypes and choroidal characteristics in Asian eyes with typical neovascular AMD. So in cases with typical neovascular AMD cases with drusens, pachyderosins were seen in 53% of the cases, but in PCV the percentage goes up to 84%. Subfoveal choroidal thickness was again thicker in pachyderosin groups other than both neovascular and PCV cases. But regardless of neovascular AMD subtypes, the mean choroidal thickness was similar for each drusen type. Jamie Chung wrote in Ophthalmology in 2018 about 359 patients where she compared 145 eyes of Asian versus 214 eyes of the whites, and she noted that pachyderosins are more associated with PCV and in fellow eyes of PCV cases. Pachyderosins have maximum choroidal thickness of all drusen subtypes, which was clinically significant, and prevalence of pachyderosin in Asians is higher as compared to white population. But contrary to this, there were two Indian studies by Dr. Jay. In 2019, they published an IG about the pachyderosins in Indian population, where they studied 169 eyes of dry AMD in at least one eye. Pachyderosins were seen only in 8.4% as compared to 11.7% in Western countries. Subfoveal choroidal thickness was higher, but it was not clinically significantly higher as compared to soft drusens alone. In another study in IJ in 2019, they studied 99 eyes of 50 patients. Again, here the subfoveal choroidal thickness and subfoveal large choroidal vessel thickness was not clinically significant, different from what they have observed in soft drusens. Again, this prevalence of pachyderosin in PCV and non-PCV eyes were not different, and they were equally present in hemorrhagic and exudative PCVs. So what if, so what? High prevalence of packet erosions in PCB can help prediction of progression of AMD. As discussed, packet erosions are more associated with type 1 CNV or PCBs. Based on type of erosions, can we group PCB differently? Packet erosion can be a parameter in defining packet corrosion spectrum. Packet erosions in neovascular AMD has high corrodovascular hyperpermeability and higher incidence of extrafoveal neovascularization. But its presence in various AMD subtypes does not alter the management as of now.